walks by slow, light on his face. Mr. Bill goes live, steady pace. Listen close, and cracks up. 1 minute all break, then he laughs again. Got a hard truth and a same old shit, same frame. He leans in near like he knows you. Got a hard truth, like he's heard this before, but he smiles through when the comments roll. Half the chat is just to watch him. He walks by slow, like he owns that lane, little truths with a wing of pain. Got a hard truth and a funny line, same old shit, same frame every time. He leans in near like he knows your name, then the room goes still when the story changes. Doesn't fold away. He keeps that wild and one eye on the world, one hand on the thread. Says we made it through. Then he shakes his head. Mr. Bill,
that works. No dancing for you. No dancing for you, Louie. It'll cost you $1,000 to do a dance. Just kidding. Hopefully you guys are doing good today. Let's check and see on some news. Not a whole lot of people in the here right now. Pretty sure the notifications didn't go out there. I only saw one person I know live streaming anyway. Ari out there. I'm not sure what they were up to. We'll try to keep an eye on their thing if they're going to protest or something like that. Portland Andy's out there doing something also, I noticed too. I'm not sure if there's any. I think there's a naked bike ride or something like that, but I don't think I wanted to put that on the screen, But I'll have this on this other screen over here, just in case they're going to a protest or something like that. That'll keep me informed. Okay, let's see what Kristen Welker here was talking to Stephen Miller about here. It's interesting. Can't hear what she's saying. Is that Steve Miller's wife right there? Oh, you did? Interesting. He's like, dance. That's all you guys want me for is my dance moves, okay? Come on now. There's got to be something else I'm good for once in a while. A little bit of news, a little bit of occasional decent joke, at least a 4 out of 10 kind of joke, huh? Let's send it on X. All right. Anyway, that's what she's trying to pretend to be nice, even though she always grills him when he is on the show. Here's the little joke for you. Here's your early joke here, or something like that. Not a joke, but just a fun video here. Let's see what the kid was saying here.
You're too naughty. Go to your room and think about what you've done.
I know, Mom.
You'd better be thinking about what you did wrong.
I am thinking how to do it next time without getting caught.
Babe, your DNA is showing. You're too naughty.
I'm not sure if that was AI or not. It was funny.
Say it once, say
Y'all
it
might
twice.
get them.
Say it once, say
Y'all
it
might
twice.
get
We
watch
will
what
not
happens.
put up with ice.
We will
not put up with ice. Say it.
What's happening at Whitecap needs to stop. We say to the people working
These days, you don't know what they're protesting. You would think it's about Palestine or something like that with all the keffiyehs, but we'll see.
here, stop taking our neighbors and loved ones from us.
Your neighbors, okay, South Americans is what your neighbors probably are, since you're speaking English, as if in the United States there. So therefore, why have the keffiyehs on? Why not have Mexican flags on or something like that? That would be the more appropriate thing to do. Paul, get over on YouTube once in these days. You're never over on YouTube. You only like me when I on X or on the Facebook there. There you're hiding over there. You bounce around like a frog there, I tell you.
This facility is where ICE determines who they're going to track, target, and detain.
People united will never.
I'm going to repeat the same stupid song, not use any common sense and have a decent argument for what I'm doing. I'm going to repeat a song somebody's taught me for 3 or 4 times.
Be defeated. The people.
This is what ICE does. ICE harms our community.
You're harming your own self by putting a mask over your face. Don't talk other people about harming communities so you take care of yourself. Putting a mask over your face does not help your health.
ICE out now.
What in the world? 67-year-old lady? Here, worry about your own country and your own health there. Looks like you're in a wheelchair thing. That before worrying about other people that broke laws.
ICE out now.
Tracy Molina's family or something like that. Let me see here. Hidden request, message. I don't see it unless you sent it. Maybe it takes a while for it to send. Let me do a refresh here, maybe. Look under that one. Look under message request, priority, hidden. Oh, I see you put it as a link there. I see. Interesting family there. You guys want to see allegedly, to cover my tail, whatever, what Tracy Molina's family looks like. Here you go. Louis Paul put it up there. Did she graduate from somewhere? So she has 2 dads. And a grandpa, maybe. Anyway, thank you, Louis. Had to escort her out of there for. Does it say where this thing was at by chance? Nope. Some of that stuff could be old footage and things like that too. What's going on in Portland here?
You decide. Is Portland still a hellhole? You decide. This homeless man stabbed himself in his right eye as a way to mourn the death of his wife.
Thank you.
This is a symptomatic homeless man who's been talking to himself for about 2 hours downtown Portland. This is another senior citizen on the streets. As you can see, she can barely.
Yeah, Oregon conservative news, pretty much. There's different news, whether it's about Oregon in this case, sometimes national news, unorganized news. One of these days, I want to get organized and sort of say, okay, this section is going to be for local news, this section's for national news or culture news. But lately, I just click the bookmarks and see what I see. Mainly, partly it's just for me, but I'm glad you guys are watching with me. It's nice of you. Her niece with her brothers, is that what that was? Okay, that makes sense. She has 2 brothers. Okay, or somebody has 2 brothers. Thank you, Louis.
Barely walk and barely take care of herself. Behind me is a senior citizen smoking meth. He's about 72
years oldish, smoking meth. You don't understand what's going on in the Pacific Northwest, where they're okay with senior citizens on meth in the streets.
years old. Homeless man behind me without a shirt just tried to break that window. Hey brother, where's your family? Homeless one behind me has been flashing people the last half hour. So that homeless woman in a wheelchair lost both her legs on the street. So nobody is dying in this exact moment, but this right here is the deadliest block in Portland and where I've seen about 20 people die in the last year. Wow. Governor Kotek, look. It's everywhere if you go to the right places. A homeless man I know and trust said she was sexually assaulted last night, which is very common, sadly.
That is craziness. Wow. Kevin's been out there doing that stuff for a while, so he knows what he's talking about. You guys are going to follow him. Most of you guys probably already do, but here's his link here. Paste. Yeah, that's what I know. But sometimes you got to know what's out there. Otherwise, you kind of just assume, oh, Portland and everything in Oregon is so pretty until you get to the down dirty like you see there. That's what Trump was talking about last night. I watched most of the speech, but
and I just want to say, this is a room. I have tremendous respect for the people in this room. Sometimes I don't feel you treat me fair, or maybe you do. I don't know. I don't feel that, but sometimes you treat me very fairly. And I have a lot of respect for your profession. Your profession's amazing. And I just want to thank you for having me. And it's been fun. And I've met a lot of great people. And, you know, I used an expression. I've used it right from the beginning. I did this for one reason, to make America great again. And that's what's happening right before your very eyes. We have made America great again. And it's going to get a lot greater. So thank you all very much. It's an honor to be with you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I think that was the end of the speech. What President Trump jokes that deranged Jack Smith. Well, let's see what he jokes about.
Not wanted to make sure that Jack Smith, deranged Jack Smith, remember he went after me for about 2 years. How did he do? Not too good. I'm in the White House and he's not doing as well. I was going to say he's in a different kind of a house, but he's a deranged human being. He's a bad prosecutor. You know, prosecutors are very important. A great prosecutor, a fair prosecutor, but that's the great prosecutors, the ones that are fair. They're very important to a country, but this guy was a deranged lunatic. Saw his invitation tonight. He was invited because, you know, but I put it in a private text to Chuck Grassley. And Chuck saw him and he did a certain thing. And then one man that we had wanted to make sure that.
Well, I wish he would finish that clip. I don't know what he did with Jack Smith on that one.
A historic milestone for civilian nuclear energy and the incredible.
I was wondering what he's going to do with nuclear energy. Let's see here.
Renaissance of nuclear power in America. I want to thank Secretary of Energy Chris Wright, Secretary of the Interior Doug Burgum. They're fantastic, two incredible people. Director of the Office of Science and Technology Policy, Michael Kratsios. Director of the National Energy Dominance Council, Jared Agin. U.S. Chief Technology Officer Ethan Klein, and Director of Idaho National Laboratory, John Wagner. Thank you very much for being here, everybody. It's a big day. I also want to recognize and congratulate CEO of Antares Nuclear, Jordan Bramble, CEO of Valar Atomics, Isaiah Taylor, CEO of Deployable, not deplorable. Remember Hillary? Deplorable. Hopefully your company's going to work out a little bit.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck. Deployable Energy, Bobby Gallagher, and CEO of Allo Atomics, Matt Lozak. Thank you all for being with us. Last year, I signed 4 historic executive orders to reignite a wave of progress in America's nuclear power production and promote this abundant, affordable, unlimited supply of energy for the American people. As part of this effort, I directed Secretary of Energy Chris Wright to establish a pilot program for advanced reactors and see at least 3 cutting-edge reactors started up safely by the 4th of July. And what we've done has been pretty much of a miracle. Most believe the goal was impossible, but I'm delighted to say that 4 companies succeeded in meeting that deadline for the greatest in the world at this subject. So these are the first new privately funded advanced reactors to turn on the United States in over 4 decades, and making sure that these groundbreaking designs were safe to build and test so quickly was a challenge that required a historic partnership between these innovative companies and our administration. We have brilliant nuclear people. We have a lot of brilliant people, but we have brilliant nuclear people on our staff. In the past, it often took 6 years or more to approve a reactor design. If they were ever approved at all, most of them didn't get approved, and maybe rightfully so. But now America is building again, America is dreaming again, and we're leading the world and pioneering the next generation of nuclear power. There's nobody even close. We've taken a lead over the last 2 years that has been, I hope, insurmountable. We'll see. But let me ask Director of the Office of Science and Technology Policy.
Anyway, that's good. They're pushing the nuclear thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 45th and 47th President of the United States,
Pretty good, thank you.
Donald J. Trump.
He's used to coming into Lee Greenwood. Who's that blonde person? There's another video of her kind of eyeing Trump for some reason in a nice way. Carolyn Levitt. Most of the other people are press people, but 1 or 2 friendlies up there. So let's see what that was about there.
Jobs in the White House. She has to deal with all of you all of the time. And you can be very difficult. You can be very, very difficult people. But I'm probably being a little bit oversensitive. Sometimes I really do think that.
Oh, you sent him an email or something like that to see if he would take down the strike or something?
Some of you don't like me.
Well, he does. Hey, Jeannie's in the house. What's going on, Jeannie?
In fact, I read a report. I get 93% negative publicity. 93.
That was 92.
So how the hell did I win the election by so much? Think of it. I don't think that's true. I can't believe it's 93. In the 80s, maybe, but not 93. But this place is really the largest group of Trump derangement syndrome people ever put together at one time, I suspect. But Caroline may have one of the hardest.
He had so many jokes last night. They weren't the best jokes. They were the good jokes, but they weren't the best jokes. Erica Kirk last night. Oh, this was okay. Somebody else. That's when the guy kind of was saying some stuff in the crowd and got kicked out.
I did marry Charlie Kirk, and I am so proud I did because he's the love of my life. Love of my life. Love of my life.
I'm guessing that's when it looks like he's getting kicked out right there.
On that note, the Lord provides you strength according to the day, and it's renewed every day. every day. So like that, don't live a lukewarm life. Don't live a lukewarm life.
Well said. Well said. What else did she say?
Every single day. Some might be smaller than others, some might be bigger. Could be as simple as deciding to make your bed, to put the grocery cart back into the right spot. Or it could be something super monumental, like deciding who you're going to marry, taking a job, moving cross country. We're all riddled with different choices in life, but there are two different lifestyles that you can live. You can either live a life that's characterized by rebellion and sin, or you can live a life that is increasingly characterized by repentance, by having that postured heart of surrender, which is way more of a powerful position to be in. So you have to ask yourself daily, which is a choice, what team are you on? The rebellious side or the side of repentance, where you know that you can let God use you the way he needs to? Because the enemy literally has no power over you. You have.
It would have been nice if I went there. I guess I couldn't have made it. I had to do some other stuff last night, but it takes a while drive to get up there.
You are a ball of positive energy.
This is a mentalist kind of guy or something like that. Let's see what's going on here.
Just looking at you has uplifted my mood. Without caffeine, I can tell you for a 100% fact. I'm not even going to hedge. Not 99, not 100% live TV. Your person is alive and well. Am I correct?
You are correct.
How did I know that? Your vitality, your energy. Michelle with 2 L's. Kevin with the tremendous smile. We have an issue right now. We have a problem. You don't realize it. But the issue is that so far tonight, I'm on fire. No, don't you smile, Kevin. It's a bad thing. I set the bar too high too soon, which means that right now I can no longer guess who you're each thinking of. Because you will say to me later, what'd you think of that guy O's? You're like, he's pretty good, but then he did it 4 or 5 times, he plateaued. Kevin, I don't plateau. I peak. So I'm going to hand each of you, we're going to hand you each a poster board and a marker. If we can grab, come on, I need you. We're going to hand you each one. Don't open the markers yet. The markers, just because people try to unscrew them, they just pop. Don't do that, Kevin, don't do that. Hand each person one, and each of you, very important, don't open the marker, hold them close to you, hold them sideways. Landscape is good. Okay. Little twist there, Kev. There you go. Beautiful, freeze. I'm not gonna guess who you're each thinking of. I'm gonna do something exponentially crazier. You're gonna talk about this for years. Throw the hat out in the crowd. Let's go. Someone catch, or nobody catch.
Glassware down.
This guy just became his VP running mate in 2028. Hear me out. Are you okay? If you'd like, this is entirely your choice. You can help me, but the Frisbee goes further than the hat. So it adds elements of excitement and randomness versus the hat had about 3 people to land because it appears I've made half the room disappear. Would you like to keep it or would you like to throw it onwards and make this even more random?
Actually, I would love to keep it.
Would you like to join me on stage and be my mind-reading protege?
Oh, why not?
Give her a round of applause, everybody. Take your time, Kevin. I'm getting bored of my own show. Kevin, you're done. Man, wake up. Come back to the light. Now, I'm going to give you one clue, which is that we were able to ascertain that his person is alive. We said that earlier.
Okay.
So I want you not just to look into that beautiful smile, but look into his eyes, see the reflection across from him, and tell him who is the person he is sitting down to dinner with. The person is alive. Who is it?
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Stop. Stop.
Folks, are you alive in this room right now?
Crazy.
That was a 3 out of 10 on something that should have been a 12 out of 10. So no, I'm not looking for pity. Kevin.
Interesting. Oh, okay, what else is going on here? The crazy news. It's normal stuff. Where was this at here? Madison, Wisconsin. Protesters were blocking traffic and scaring people here. They did not want people to go in this area here. I'm guessing this area here, where the protest area was. So either cars needed to go through there to get to their work or whatever. These people did not want them through there.
He wouldn't let me through. I kept saying, I want to go home so I can park. And I want to be part of this. I have 2 children. They need to know that what happened was wrong. I've seen the video. I drove through that intersection less than 5 minutes before it happened.
Why did he call you the C word?
Because I wanted to get through and he wouldn't let me. I had a whole block. There's no reason why I couldn't have gone through. Gone home, parked my car a block from that intersection and joined him. I love my neighborhood. I love my neighborhood. This is what my problem with this is. I saw the guy today with the MAGA hat and the fuck liberals. I don't think that's right to come down and try and instigate problems. I just wanted to get to my house. That is it.
We all just want to do something in this world. And some people just want to leave.
I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to leave. Listening to me. Because what happened is wrong.
So
I know.
You're going this way.
So they surrounded her and called her names because of her red car, basically, and she wanted to leave the area or something like that. And then she's still kind of on their side or something. And it's like, oh, I'm with the movement, even though they told me what to do and where to go and acted like a fascist. Oh, liberal white women. Hey, Unscripted, how you doing? Nice to see you. This is something that happened from yesterday here. Tommy Boy posted this one here.
Hey, will you watch this?
Imagine being so socialist and communist to say those kind of things about another human being. Just sickening. If it's so heartfelt, why would you need to have a script, guys? Why would you need to have a script? Have the people behind you speak from the heart. Have your thing going out there. Hey, Nico, how you doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing good. Oh, boy. I'm not sure if you saw the message in the chat or whatever, but if you have some news you want to talk about or talk about how you felt about what was going on yesterday, let me know and I'll send you the link. Oh, that's just crazy. Not a whole lot else going on. Yeah, thank you. The chat out there, Jeannie. Yep. You probably already gave one Unscripted, I would imagine. Also, yeah, you did. Good. Feel free to follow those guys there. Good people out there, guys. I'd appreciate it. We don't have a whole lot of people watching. 11 people in the news show. Usually I have about 10 or so on that one there. Oh, you do want to? All right, let me see if. No, wait, we'll watch some of your coverage or something like that. Maybe we can cover a little bit more news if you don't mind hanging around a little bit longer here. Let's see what this was about here. Yelling a megaphone. Tactics and stuff. He's got jokes sometimes. Oh, is it different now? Unscripted, is your link different nowadays? Let me actually Unscripted, write the word link for me real quick in the chat. Just the word link for your channel, and then I'll change the Nightbot for it.
Stand in the street and look up.
BCP right here on the left there, he was having troubles with his stream yesterday. He probably decided to go to do more short videos and things like that. He just could not get a quality signal. There's a lot of stuff around there, a lot of big trees and things like that. I guess it was stopping it. Plus, 10 other people streaming at the same time too.
In Palestine
That's the only one they can remember. Use it rhymes. Oh my goodness, these people. Ari Hoffman thing. I want to see this one here too, just to see what it looks like here. People inside, outside acting crazy. People inside praising Jesus. Yeah, so it was a little political. People had the hats on in there, but still about Jesus. Okay, let's fix this thing for you. Let's make sure you follow Nico. Let me grab that. Let me fix unfiltered or unscripted's link here. Did you write the word link in there? Unscripted, or maybe I can find it myself here. Hold on. And I'll send you the link. Nico. 1437, you said? Unscripted Chronicles. Let's see this one. Is this the right one? It's got the right information on it. So let me copy that and put it into the Nightbot thingamajigger that should be over here under unscripted. Last page. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. It looks like it's the same one. I'll just put X on that one there too. Paste. Okay. Update. Now let's try it again here. There's the unscripted thing right there. Click the button there. Is that going to be the right link for you there once it comes up on the screen there for you? Hopefully that's the right YouTube and X link for you. Now, share the link here with Nico. Invite guest. I'll send it in that same chat, see if anybody else wants to come in also that sees that over there. You want to click on that link there, Nico, and I'll invite you on here. And let me grab some of your content here if you want me to. Did I have any? Let's see if we have any Twitter content real quick here while we're looking into this here. That was the other day. Oh, live at 4 p.m. today. Oh, why are you hanging out with me if you're going to go live at 4? Oh, that was yesterday. Never mind. You haven't posted anything on Twitter today. Busy. I understand that. Okay, just had to check there. Let's go back over to your YouTube over here. Okay, live 17 hours ago. It took a while to get ready. There was just like a couple people there early on. Let's see if she clicked on the link yet. Oh yeah, he got a strike. Yeah. I rock and roll. I don't just rock. I rock and roll. Okay, I gotta get it right. Rock and roll. Because he was recording Taco or something like that, or not sure if it was because he was recording Taco or recording the Taco's chat. But I'm getting tired of recording those guys down there. One of these weekdays or whatever, I might go back down there and see what's going on, but not much point there. As you can see here, this is Nico's stream here. The protesters are starting to show up little by little. I wonder who that photographer guy was. He seemed like he was a centrist type person. At least he wasn't talking to either side so much when they just walked by you. Oh yeah. I mean, I restream you, but I think I have your permission. I'm pretty sure I asked for it once or something. But did the lefties restream you? I can't try to think of any lefties that restream you. I mean, I'm sure there's some wild TikTokers or something like that, but it was just his stream. I mean, sometimes when I do the things or whatever, they have to do it where it shows the chat temporarily or something like that, you know. But and Ari just ended her stream and it saved or maybe the video's taking a while to reset there. But anyway. Oh, I see. Yeah. I can imagine that. Who else? Other people wise. If you want to come on the show or whatever, you can verbally say who has permission or whatever to restream you if you want to. I would imagine Portland Andy has your permission. MDG Gaming has your permission. Was there some drama the other day or something like that? Not that I care about the drama, but I heard there was some Tommy or Climatics or MDG drama, but I can't keep up on all the stuff unless I'm the one that's being canceled. I can't see anything else there. Yeah. Although we don't approve of your cartoons you watch, okay? I'm not sure what kind of cartoons, but we want you to watch good cartoons. Super Friends is okay. Animaniacs is okay. But some of the cartoons, the Japanese cartoons, you do you, boo, or whatever they say, but we're not fans. Some of us are not fans of some weird stuff like that. You know, maybe everybody has their I'm just teasing, sort of. But Nico, if you wanted to come on or whatever, you can, or whatever, or if you want me to do some other stuff, if you got other things going on here. But the link is in that chat there. But I'm going to play actually, let me try to do two things. I'm going to let that keep playing there, and then I'm going to go back and do this bookmark thing here. I think I got some more footage from yesterday here. What was this about here? Sanctuary City, Jessica Gorman. Oh, she lost her kid, I think.
That's why I'm speaking now. I don't care about being liked or being polite. I'm here to make certain that every New Yorker understands what is at stake before they vote this November. Because elections decide whether laws are enforced, whether police are empowered, and whether families like ours are protected, or whether they're left to bury the consequences.
Yeah, and I didn't mean to bring it up or anything like that, just as my silly jokes or something like that. But yeah.
That's why I'm speaking now. I don't care about being liked.
Here's Quincy. You got a good little video here of them walking down there. Are they walking down or are they walking away?
Number one terrorist! Number one terrorist! Number one terrorist!
Number one terrorist? What the heck is wrong with these people?
Number one terrorist!
As you're coming down there with a backpack full of stuff for a 1 hour thing, I wonder what might be in your backpack, buddy. Calling other people a terrorist while you're carrying a backpack and covering your face. I did it. If you want me to send it just to you or something like that, I can do that. I put it in that new group chat. It's called, you know what it's called. Let me just send it to you. Make it easy for you that way. Actually, I sent one to you last night, but you're going to be busy, I think. But I'll send you another one here. Too many windows open here. Not that one. This one. There she is. Paste. There we go. Now I sent it to your DM thing.
Number one terrorist! Number one terrorist!
This was an interesting thing here. What? You got the Kafifa person covered up, and it looks like nice Christian girls there, or something like that. Let me read your socialist propaganda. While we're just kind of looking at how silly you guys look out here.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You know they're just going to look at that and say, these people are silly.
That one? No, you can't. Let's go. Thank you, sir. No.
The white girls can have your propaganda, but the black guy with the Jesus hat on can't have. You do realize those girls are likely there for the Jesus thing also. Oh boy. Here's Nico for you. Get your guys. Is it going to pop in at the stage? There she is. How are you doing, Nico?
Hey. I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. What did you think of your event yesterday, or the event there in Kirkland?
It was crazy. They had small numbers, but I mean, the things they were saying were pretty vile about Charlie Kirk. And I feel bad for the people in the neighborhood. It was a really peaceful neighborhood, and they were just, I'm sure, not very happy about it. The funniest part was when the Palestinian group came by and were reading off their script. That was the best part of the day, I think. They had to be like in high school.
Oh, really? Would they like reading off the socialist group or whatever with the red flags, or a different group?
Yeah, they were all covered up in scarves, and they had their Palestinian flag, and they were just, for some reason, at a Charlie Kirk event, bringing up Palestine. I'm not sure why. It was pretty crazy. And there were a couple people from Portland that made the trip up there.
Yeah.
And you'll see there's one guy on a megaphone who is quite annoying.
Though I know that guy was just not very smart in his comebacks when he had conversations with Tommy and Shane and everybody else and everything. Is like every time he got confronted, he had to walk away after a little bit, you know.
Yeah, he was
spout
horrible.
off some propaganda, and then oops, I'm getting confronted, I'm going to walk away.
Yeah, none of them wanted to talk, or none of them had, like, I mean, not a lot of them had anything, you know, to debate about or, you know, carry through with a debate. It was pretty crazy. They would just walk off. I wish we had our megaphone, though.
I was wondering if that, but I mean, good and bad, you know, then, you know, it would make it sort of look more like an argument out there than kind of a conversation if you had dueling microphones or megaphones. But yeah, it would have been sort of a, okay, you say this out loud, I'll say this out loud.
Right.
But
We were hoping we wouldn't need it, but apparently we did on that yesterday.
That's crazy. Here, I'm just going to play the rest of this here, see if they say anything silly again.
Yeah.
We are Charlie.
Oh, there's Bennett.
Yep.
That's after he came in wearing the crazy stuff, and he must have changed.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I think I met him once way back in the day. He's been around the.
It was hella hot too. It was so hot. I don't know how some of those people were wearing all that.
Oh yeah, I was wondering why everybody was standing under a tree when they could with the shade and things like that there, but I could see.
Katie Davis Court was there, and Ryan, and just a lot of people. Ryland, BC Preacher, BCP, a lot of people.
Yeah, I know. It was kind of cool. I sent Chris and Danny a $2 super chat saying that I'll go to your wedding and be a DJ as long as Katie can be the singer, and that led them to Katie asking, "Oh, can I get invited?" And then she got invited through my super chat.
Nice.
And I always have this tradition of whenever Katie's at one of these events and not live streaming or something like that, I'll find a live streamer there. BCP was there, and say, "Hey, tell Katie I said hi." She knows me from way back in TikTok days.
Oh yeah.
And she said, "Oh, Mr. Bill." Hey. And then she went in front of the camera. "Hey, Mr. Bill," and all BCP followers.
Nice. She's great.
Yeah, she's a good person. See if there's anything else in here. Jonathan Cho has.
She's great because when my car got damaged, she really put it out there for my GoFundMe, and she's always there to help. I really appreciate her.
Yeah, she always boosts people's page or whatever. If you can never get her or Andy No to boost your things.
Yeah, it was good to see Andy No too. That was really great. They do not like him or Katie very much at all. They just really, went in on them.
I mean, even Jonathan Cho was there, but Andy No wasn't there, was he?
I mean, sorry, Jonathan Cho. I always get them mixed up.
Yeah.
What is Jonathan Cho? What is his deal? I don't know much about him.
A news reporter for Seattle. He used to work for some other publication in the Seattle area, probably a conservative publication. Got dismissed from that, so that's one of the things that lefties bug him about. Like, you're discredited because you got fired or something like that, or maybe he's left the job, and then he's with the Discovery Institute and also freelances with Frontlines / TPUSA. So he had.
That explains why they don't like him.
Yeah, TPUSA, and also he exposes a lot of the homeless problem in Seattle, and they don't like him for that stuff either. Sort of like the Kevin Dahlgren of Seattle. When it comes to that kind of stuff there.
Okay.
He had a good video. Let me see if I can find. Oh, there's Katie's there. Where's Jonathan Cho's when that guy went crazy inside there? I played that last night there.
Yeah, it was a teenager. I saw him get escorted out.
Yeah, let me find Jonathan Cho's video here. Not that one. This one. Sorry.
There's some young teenager. Looked like he was like 16.
Exactly.
Their security was really tight too, going in there. But of course, there's infiltrators that.
Yeah, they always do that.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny too. You'll see in the video here, the cops are like, "Why is he in trouble? Why is he in trouble?" or whatever. The security said he was disrupting the thing or whatever. So my guess is, if that's all he did, they're just gonna take him to the police station and let him go.
Probably.
But he didn't do anything too crazy. But
yeah, he just got up and yelled something.
Yeah. So that when I first started covering it here today or whatever, right after he said it, Erica Kirk had said, "I'm glad I married Charlie." So it must have been something related to Charlie. You shouldn't have married Charlie or something crazy like that.
Oh, wow. People have so much hate. There is so much hate out there. It's just amazing how much energy they spend on just spewing out hatred.
Right here, far left hecklers. That was
somebody was recording inside. Wow.
Yeah, I think Cho was. And then the person got kicked out. Did a lot of videos there. Where's the heckler? It's down here. I just wanted it. No, it wasn't that one. Oh, here's the one I wanted.
Oh, cool.
Doesn't say even what he said, but it kind of shows them kicking him out and everything.
There he is. Yep, that's the guy.
Crazy here.
Ouch.
How much soy has he had in his diet?
Yeah, he was probably released.
Yeah. You'll see what the security and traffic unit. Just trying to see where these cops are from or security.
The left is probably going to praise him.
Yeah. That's always kind of sort of an initiation thing or whatever. People do something crazy like this, like, "Oh, good job, you got it."
Mm-hmm.
You confronted.
What do you want to say to Erica?
I wanted to say that. Actually, I don't want to say anything. Why not? I'll put it on where I work for Turning Point. Yeah. What would you like to say to Erica Kirk? Was it worth it?
Let's take over.
What was offensive about what Erica was saying? She was just talking about Jesus and love.
The things that she supports is offensive.
Like what?
Can you give just a second?
He doesn't know what she even supports. It's like somebody's told him that, him or her, probably him, what she supports and everything, and without it being able to verify it, that not even looking at the Turning Point.
None of them do. They're just down there because they're angry and they have nothing to do. I mean, it's ridiculous. None of them know what she stands for. It's just insane.
Yeah, just because a lot of it's just like, okay, Charlie was friends with Trump, therefore Erica's friends with Trump, therefore we don't like Turning Point or any organization related to Trump. And since
TBS.
USA is big, go after the big things. Sort of like what Pam does or whatever, when she goes after the big names, Tommy and Katie and things like that. Whenever they're in an event, you get more clout or whatever in her mind or whatever when you go after the big dog, so to speak.
Yep.
It's kind of silly.
Yeah, it's insane.
In the middle of the service, started spouting off the mouth.
Yeah, they had so much security.
Hey,
What's
hey,
he saying?
No, look who passes by the camera right here.
Oh, let me see.
Spouting off the mouth.
Yeah, Erica Kirk is still speaking
Yeah,
inside, but I just stepped outside, and this young man, he's being apprehended and detained here by Kirkland PD. He doesn't want to talk anymore, but again, when I spoke to him a moment ago, he said that Erica Kirk was saying hurtful and hateful things, rather, assuming to the LGBTQ community. But what Erica was talking about inside was quite the contrary. She was talking about love, accepting others, forgiving others, and grieving the loss of Charlie Kirk. So again, this was expected to a certain degree, but one person infiltrating the Make Heaven Crowded tour that Erica was speaking at here in Kirkland, Washington at Pursuit Church. Otherwise, security has been airtight. No other issues.
Nice. Is NTK streaming today with the naked bike ride, to your knowledge, or I keep looking for him on the live
Is that
stream.
today?
That's what I heard from somebody yesterday or whatever, and I know he's been asking how he should stream it or something like that, but
Oh, I got to get out there if it's going on today.
yeah,
Wow.
if somebody wants to verify that in the chat there.
Interesting. Although none of it can be on YouTube.
Yeah. Make sure you have a Rumble, or Twitter is probably even apprehensive about something like that, I would imagine.
Right.
Or
Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to take July over and make it more.
like June.
Yep. It's pretty crazy. But it was a long day, but it was good, you know. They were saying something like Jonathan had a warrant out for his arrest. I mean, just insane things. It was just ridiculous. I'm not sure why. There was a lot of just, I don't know, people that weren't very bright out there that day. But there was no assaulting, no assaults, so that's good.
Yeah, it is today. Naked bike ride at Wilshire Park. Gather at 6:30 p.m. Launch at dusk. At least they'll try to be.
Okay, good to know. I'm probably going to cut out of here a little early because I'm going to talk to the group and see if we want to go and.
Yeah, just be careful. You don't lose your channels by filming the wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll almost have to kind of film the young people that might be watching that or whatever, you know, not intentionally, but with a purpose, you know.
Yeah.
In public, like,
yeah, exactly.
These people are riding around, and other people are watching it that should not be. And then
no, lots of kids. It's really bad. It's really bad too when a lot of them like ride around and they've got like stuffed animals or like, you know, blow up animals like the kids would normally look at. It's just really upsetting. Whatever.
When they show that kind of stuff, it's just like, and then if you wanted to or whatever, bring out the federal law or something like that that says indecency or something like that. I'm sure there's something out there. Cannot show indecent behavior in public in front of children or something like that. Portland kind of ignores that law, but it'd be kind of interesting if you you know how Cam Higby or whatever, when he talks about crossing the border is a crime, and he points out the exact law it is. And then then the cops come around or whatever. It's like, why are you pushing me out of the way from filming this when they're breaking this law right here? Go after them.
That's the way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. And expose them right there on the spot. Like, here's the law. Here's the video. 2 + 2 = 4.
Yeah.
Let's go back to your video here.
Okay.
Is there a certain part you want me to kind of go to here?
Yeah, there was a point where the people for Palestine came in, and they there was like 10 of them. They all lined up and they were reading a script. It was pretty. It was just came out of nowhere. It was towards the end.
Okay. Or is it here? They're gathered together here.
Yeah.
I know there's singing songs here, but I don't know if I heard the script yet. Let me.
Yeah, it was pretty bad, and you can hear her voice or his voice crack. Oh, this guy was just nuts.
I know. You guys told me it was 20 minutes talking to this person.
Yeah.
Let's see. After this conversation, this guy was starting to crack. You said
Doesn't make them any less right. Okay, so just because they have a birth certificate.
was that Como?
I don't know. He was a mainstream reporter.
Yeah, I'm looking at his lanyard. I think that's Como.
Yeah, he just popped in. We were having a conversation, and he thought that he.
Yeah.
You can play this.
As evidence used against you.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. He thinks it's in his head.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
So your logic is broken, bro. You don't make no sense. That's what you just said. What you're trying to prove doesn't make sense. I'm not trying to finish what you're thinking, bro. I'm not trying to prevent.
Yeah, you're in. You started it.
Pointing out the holes in what you're saying. Just because a real woman has a birth defect doesn't make him any less of a woman. A man pretending to be a woman is not a fucking woman.
Right.
It's a mental illness. Okay. You're an idiot, dog. Okay.
You can't argue with it because he's right.
Yeah, you can't say anything because it's the truth.
Look at this chick.
Yeah, the woman's missing a leg.
Is this a speech time here? Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Are you fucking serious? I just can't. I can't.
Yeah, you see both of them holding papers while he changing his turn to talk.
You couldn't understand the one guy in the bullhorn at all because his mask, and he was just screaming. And I don't know. I feel a couple of them were from Portland.
I could imagine probably more than a couple, but yeah. But hide their face if they're so proud of what they're saying. Why are you hiding your face? If it's so important to say, it's just we know why. But I like how Shane and you probably did it too, but zoomed in on their faces and things like that. Just the eyes or whatever they could see to maybe somebody who can identify him later on.
Absolutely.
Every single one had a mask, even the girls in the back. It's like, if the cops weren't there, what would have happened, do you think?
Oh my God. I don't know. It was nice. We were talking on the way home saying it was a good day because we didn't get assaulted. That's pretty pathetic.
Might have changed a few minds here and there, at least gave people thoughts to think about. But yeah, it's came down to not getting assaulted. It was the bonus of this one here.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't really bring water to throw at you. Like, no, I wasn't throwing it at you. I was just spraying myself or something.
Exactly.
They could have got away with it too because it's a hot day,
Protest for whatever they're protesting. We don't know. They just had to come.
I'm not sure what Palestine has to do with Charlie Kirk, but
I know. And the only thing I can think of or whatever, because I didn't follow all of Charlie's thoughts on Israel and things like that, but he wasn't the biggest fan of Israel and Bibi and things like that. So if he's kind of on that part of it, saying Israel should not have done as much as they did back in the day, then these guys should kind of be happy with Charlie Kirk and
you'd think
kind of thoughts at that point there. And with all the other sort of conspiracy theories relating to Charlie and things like that, you'd think
Oh, there were conspiracy theories. There was one, the lady that, or the man, I don't know what, the one that was talking to Tommy for a long time was like saying, oh, no, there was some other guy. He was saying that he actually got shot in the chest and it was like a fake bullet and he's still alive somewhere. I mean, it was just, I don't know where they get this stuff.
Like, wow, they just got so many different things. Sometimes or whatever, if they're smart enough, they would sort of Google it themselves or whatever, you know.
Oh, wait, no, they said it was a CIA operative who was talking to the teenager from high school that actually shot Charlie Kirk, that he was in on it and the CIA was working with him. I mean, I'm like, I don't know. I didn't have anything to say to that. It was really ridiculous.
Yeah, like show me the proof. Show me the dark web information on that.
Yeah.
A man pretending to be a woman.
Saw that.
Oh, yeah, Danny and Chris were there.
I know it's hard. Make sure you read your
Raw tactics.
Yeah, he's always had some funny jokes.
Make sure you read your script, little boy. Make sure you get home for dinner before it's too late.
So yeah, you can't understand what he's saying.
I know, covered through the mask. I think there's a mask over his thingamajigger there too. I'm like, really, if you're trying to get your message out, you might want to allow your mouth to breathe a little bit. I know you're trying to cover your face so you don't get kicked out of a college class that you're probably in at that point there at the University of Washington or somewhere. But seriously, you're not going to get kicked out of that liberal college for protesting. They'll probably give you a prize.
Right.
Unless it's afraid of his parents or something like that, but that's all I can think.
I hope Trump sends you guys all to federal prison.
That's Nico making fun there.
I couldn't take it.
Danny, I fucking understand you, bro. Cry about it.
Yeah, I just was trying to laugh because it was pissing them off.
Yeah.
Cry about it.
Well, plus the other funny thing about this, I'm guessing there weren't a whole lot of cars on that road except for the people who are going in there, and that they're out at the output of this thing here. Nobody's leaving at that time, so the only people they're yelling at are right wingers and cops that are kind of doing their business. They're not talking to the normies that they're trying to change minds of.
Right, and it was right across the street from a really nice neighborhood. Tons of really nice houses, a nice quiet little neighborhood. So I felt for those people too. They had to deal with this. The traffic they were stopping traffic and just really loud and stuff. So pretty bad.
It's bizarre.
Don't give up, little protesters. Don't give up. It is right to rebel. Fuck Antifa. Fuck Antifa. Fuck Antifa. Fuck Antifa. Fuck Antifa.
If I was there, I would have been doing some dancing in front of that.
Yeah, that's what makes them mad.
I couldn't use their thing as kind of a meme, basically. Like, hey, thanks for the music background, guys. Let me dance to it.
Yeah.
Make it go faster.
Cry about it.
Hey, Bennett, why are you standing with the right wingers there? I thought you were left winger.
Yeah. That's when it was really crowded.
Yeah. You had to stand there, and you had some people from over there that were looking in. Oh, there's a girl in the Freedom shirt over here, saying, "What's going on out here?"
Yeah. That girl in the corner in the right with the red curly hair, she's always at the protests in Portland.
This one here?
Mindy. Yeah, that's her name.
Oh, okay. I'm surprised that one person that kind of leads all those protests in Portland with that chance and everything was down there, unless that's her. There's
No, I know who you're talking about. I'm surprised too. They're going to read their speech in a second.
Shaver says, "Great to see you." Hey, Shaver, how you doing? Hey, Dookie in the chat. Ed Eagle.
Oh, I can't see the chat. So, hey, guys.
Cool. It's all right. Who else is there? Jeannie's in there. Unscripted's in there. Paul Tissues says hi.
Hey, Paul.
There we go. They just repeat the same chants. We were watching a video earlier or whatever when somebody was getting arrested. All they could say in response was just a chant related to some the KKK one, I think it was. It's like they can't come up with an argument outside of what they hear on these chants.
No, it's just the buzzwords: Nazi, KKK, Trump. It's like just everything. That's all they do.
Exactly. But the funny thing is, it's so melodic in their heads or whatever. So it's all they're not going to use their own words. They're going to use the same words that they hear in the chant, even when they're getting arrested, or even to try to make a point. Like they can't come up with their own kind of argument. They have to
and they could use that opportunity when they're getting arrested to make a profound statement, but they don't. You're right. They don't use their words.
They use the song or something like that. Like everybody's watching it. Like, okay, we've heard this before. What's your personal take on it? Like not what somebody else told you to sing.
I'm bored of that. You guys like hearing the same thing over and
I think it's when I go across the street. That's when they do the speech. So I cross the street over to where Katie is.
Speed it up a little bit here.
Yeah, I'd fast forward until I'm across the street.
I know, it's nuts. Oh, they have time on their hands, a chip on their shoulder.
Say hi. Last time I saw you, we hung out like the whole time.
I know. Good to see you here, though. I saw you. I saw that flag is awesome. It's so big.
He's still there, I guess. Oh, there we go.
Let me slow it back down here.
We don't need to get
Imperialism. Yeah, there's one key word there.
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk, Vincent Mount, it is right to rebel.
Hold on a second. They sound like they're like high school kids.
I know. It's the level of the haven't fully kicked into their puberty language yet, their vocal cords,
Yep.
if you remember Peter Brady saying pork chops and applesauce.
I remember that one.
He's got a little.
That one just like throws me. I mean, you can't actually believe that the KKK, the IDF, and TPUSA are all the same. Like, do they understand what those other organizations did? Even in their minds, they think IDF unalived Gazas, things like that, and comparing that to TPUSA. Wow.
Doesn't make a lot of sense.
I know. I was like, do you understand what unaliving versus having an opinion about an issue and how different those things are?
Right.
That voice is like that, I'm guessing, because they're transing and like
yeah, that's a good point
on that one.
They just wanted to be on camera too, so that's why I tried to stay away, because you know, it's just a group of them.
The cops are just chilling on their bikes.
Yeah. Oh God, they're still chanting. They're so bad.
I know. It doesn't even rhyme on that one there.
They're not. Get it together, guys.
At least write a script that rhymes or has a little bit of melody in it. Even Portland sometimes does better than this.
Charlie Kirk deserves to die.
Oh, actually doesn't rhyme.
If you believe in the liberation of people from the imperialist United States.
What? What?
If you believe in the liberation of our young people for a new world.
Liberation of what?
They're young people.
The liberation of young people?
Yeah. Like what?
You guys want a little bit too much liberty for the young people, like take away from the parents and let the state run them. That's not liberty. But when you have the state allow them to do things that are inappropriate, you know what I mean?
Ending of lynching of black people, of the abuse that women face in the home.
Oh my God! What are you saying?
Turning point, they're all the same.
Sorry, guys, they're just so ridiculous. So ridiculous.
Turning point, they're all the same.
I thought that's where he started the speech. Tommy's right in front of him.
Yeah.
Oh, I got that.
And they pretty much left after they got done with their thing. They didn't stay around to.
No.
It's kind of weird that they wouldn't sort of stand to get to their things and yell at the people that were in there that were TPUSA. And they're yelling the wrong direction if they're mad at you, TPUSA. Like,
right.
They're over there.
Yeah.
The police couldn't do anything to that if they did that because they're still on public property. Their voices might carry to the doors.
Right.
turning under all this thing. I see it. I see it.
Yeah.
I see it.
Robbie says, Mr. Bill just got off work like 30 minutes ago. Or he did. I'm about to drive for 2 hours. Send wide awake vibes. Wake up, Robbie. Wake up.
Wow.
I see it.
I want those hours.
Yeah.
From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea.
Yeah, so they're definitely, their numbers are definitely dwindling. I mean, these groups that, you know, that are coming out are just, they're way smaller than they used to be. So
Exactly. And, you know, that might pick up a little bit as it gets closer to election time, you know, but
yeah,
they need to do a better job of getting the normie type people. And their DSA's numbers are going up, but they keep getting the same kind of crazy opinions. They can't back up their socialist ideas.
no. And I heard this was going to be the summer they were going to ramp up and it was just going to be, you know, hell on earth. And I mean, it hasn't been, I mean, pretty much of anything. So
Yeah. Maybe if Trump does something that really triggers them, maybe they'll be more come out there more. But
oh yeah, they love it when somebody gets shot because it gives them an excuse to come out and protest. So they celebrate that. It's ridiculous.
yeah, they love the martyr thing or whatever.
Yeah.
When our guys get martyred, do we go out there and go crazy against the person or the family responsible kind of thing? No, we have a vigil and things like that every day or whatever for quite a while after Charlie passed.
Yep.
But we didn't sort of take it out on anybody. It's crazy.
From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea. From the
There you go. I didn't have a chance to ask them, but I wonder if they know what river and what sea they're referring to.
river to
No.
the sea. From the river to the sea.
Jordan River, Mediterranean Sea, just FYI.
Share if you believe in the liberation of the Iranian people from U.S. bombs. Share if you believe in the ending of an Israeli state on occupied Palestinian land. Share if you believe in the end of exploitation in Latin America, Asia, and Africa.
Yeah, I'm sorry you guys have to see this in America, these people doing this. It's really nuts. This huge dump I took this morning, BLS. Yeah, it's pretty pathetic. It's hard to keep a straight face.
I thought he started doing the speech, but no.
Maybe.
So retarded.
People are coming out of their houses like, what are they doing? You know, totally confused.
Yeah. Plus, if the people that were over there were kind of supported this, they would have walked over and, you know, supported it. But they're stayed in their houses and say, "What's going on? What's that loud, annoying noise over there?"
U.S. imperialist, number one terrorist. U.S. imperialist. U.S. imperialist. U.S.
What was, I can understand that one. Number one terrorist, and then they said something else.
U.S. imperialist.
No. Oh, the U.S. is the terrorist. Okay. I was wondering what they were trying to say. I thought they were referring to, earlier on, they were saying the same thing. I thought they were referring to Charlie or something like that as the number one terrorist. Like, seriously?
Right.
U.S. imperialist. U.S. imperialist. U.S. imperialist.
Hey, Unfiltered. I'm not doing a good job. Nico is the one doing the good job there. I'm just kind of rewatching it here.
Hey, Unfiltered.
Make sure you guys, Nico's link is in the chat there, guys. Make sure you follow Nico on her Twitter and her YouTube there. And also tell her to do more clips of her video here. So we can watch the clips of the video tonight. So
thank you.
U.S. imperialist. U.S. imperialist.
Robbie, wake up.
U.S. imperialist. left.
Skip ahead here.
Yeah.
Repeating over and over. Like the BCP in the side, he's getting bored with it.
I want to say a few words about the fact that we are standing with a church where Erica Kirk gets to sit comfortably. He gets to speak lies. Children in Palestine are being demolished, obliterated every single day.
I wonder why the cops were standing there. I mean, were they expecting craziness to happen from the right wingers, or were they expecting craziness to happen from the left wingers?
You know, I don't know. They weren't very friendly to us, but they were on high alert for just I don't know. Yeah.
If somebody did throw water, then it would go to the next level and things like that.
Yeah, but some of them were like sitting watching the debates and like just laughing a little bit because the debates were not debates; they were just ones, not
exactly.
There's no information shared on their side.
Skip ahead here. There they go.
Oh, yeah.
There's Katie and Rain and Danny and Chris over there.
Ryan and Chris, yeah. Yeah, it was. I thought they did a speech, but I guess not. But yeah, it was literally like they did their thing and then they just completely left. And then a lot of people left after they did. It started there were a lot of people just berating people in the cars leaving and stuff like that. So we were trying to block them.
Yeah, I was hoping more people would do that. I saw Ari kind of doing that, was standing in front of people kind of saying that, or she was saying, thank you, Jesus, or something like that. Well, the rest of the leftists were saying, shame, shame, shame. Even like a 60-year-old lady on the right-hand side of your screen here was saying, shame, shame to the people that went to a church service, basically.
I don't get it.
Yeah. What was going on here? I don't remember this.
There was a guy on the other side we went to talk to, and he was the one that was talking about how the CIA was involved with Charlie. He was just nuts. Let's see if we can find him. Yeah, I don't think there's much over here.
Just go in that bush.
No.
Half the time when I'm listening, I'm not sure if it's you talking now or you talking then.
Yeah.
Oh, look, we were being followed while we followed.
Oh, he's talking to these young kids.
They came around with their masks off, and our guy.
Yeah, it's time to take these masks off these people after, if they ever assault us. That's the first thing we're going to do.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, is that your best shot? Oh, shit. Go take your pink hair and go get fucked. Go get fucked by that fucking thing with the dress.
Tommy's bad.
I don't trust my phone. It'll go on 3% and then die.
Bro,
let's see.
These people are lying to you.
Somebody from the neighborhood, and I guess showed up there. I'm not sure what side they were on there, but
yeah, no, this lady. There's only two genders, male and female.
Oh shit! Oh shit! See, we got some tricksters. Hit a wheelie.
I'll tell you that time. Sorry, wheelies.
See, the cops are always right there. They would just move. All of them would move whenever we would walk down.
Yeah, whenever they thought there might be a certain situation, certain places.
Yeah.
Somebody's doing wheelies over there, and also they probably know that left doesn't like Tommy, so they follow Tommy around, I would imagine.
Yeah. That's the guy.
Okay.
Do you think the Earth is flat? USA. Everybody, go and look this shit up. Do you think the Earth is flat? What? Do you think the Earth is flat?
Fuck no, the Earth isn't flat. I've been fighting flat earthers this whole time. Flat Earth is a fucking psyop to get all the conspiracy-minded people into flat Earth.
I agree with you.
Did I miss it?
Child know what they are. How does a 12-year-old know that they're trans? No, that's not the case.
I think
bro.
therefore I am, bro.
No, that's not. So if I think I'm a fucking cat, does that make me a cat?
Do you guys think it's a little bit weird?
That's a
I think
child.
You're
You're just a
started
pedo
flipping on
protector,
Israel,
bro. You're just
and
a
then
pedo
right after
protector.
that,
It's
he
not
gets
true.
killed. Do you guys think that's weird? He's
I wanted-
documented.
I wanted to be a horse when I was 5.
Documented as
He was never
I'm not-
really like
I don't care about the
pro-Israel.
trans stuff. That's not what this is about. It's about fucking Israel and how they killed Charlie Kirk.
Shut up.
A fucking guy on the rooftop. If you look at the
A
video,
trans
there's a
killed Johnny.
microphone right here.
He thinks Israel killed Charlie.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
look at the video. They did the same thing that they did to Hezbollah with the pager.
It was a
They
trans
had-
that killed
they had
Charlie
an
Kirk.
explosive in here. You
I
see
might be wrong
the-
about that,
you
actually. I've
know
got to read
what
that.
I
He was
said?
dating a
They
trans.
killed him that way because he flipped on Israel. This is documented in text that are verified.
Do you think
to
the earth is
Right
flat?
USA. Everybody, go and look this shit up.
Do you think the earth is
I'm
flat?
talking about- What?
Do you think the earth is flat?
Fuck no, the earth isn't flat. I've been fighting flat earthers this whole time. Flat earth.
Someone needs to start a nonprofit offering free showers to the left. Yeah. Good job, Unfiltered. Yeah.
This is a fucking psyop to get all the conspiracy-minded people into flat earth.
I agree with you.
If you look into it, Israel is heavily implicated in this. It's America first, not Israel first.
So Israel knew the teenager that killed Charlie Kirk?
Yeah, most likely. There were Google searches in the Google Trends. If you looked, his name was searched before the assassination. So yes, from Israel. Yes, they did know him. I've been looking into this since it happened. If you look into it, it's incredibly suspicious.
So the Israel army was working with the guy that killed Charlie Kirk. The
Most
Israeli.
likely, they're either working with him or Lance Twiggs. I think more likely even Lance Twiggs, because if you look at the evidence that just came out, Lance Twiggs' fingerprints were more prominent on the gun than Tyler Robinson's were.
So they picked a teenager to shoot Charlie Kirk.
No, they got the microphones from that factory that blew up in Tennessee.
That would be so genius, right?
They had the microphone. They had the microphone on the inside. I'm in audio.
After years of training.
I'm in, no. That guy didn't kill Charlie Kirk. Nobody on the killed Charlie Kirk. If you watch it, there is a microphone that is inside his shirt. It blows up. It zooms up the neck of his shirt and it hits him in the neck. And that's why he got hit in the neck. He was supposed to get hit in the chest, and blood was supposed to come out on one Freedom White shirt.
A lot of stretches.
And instead, what happened was that it blew up. And if you look at early interviews, of people, they say that he got hit in the chest. He very clearly did not get hit in the chest. Why were the people in the interviews on the day of saying he got hit in the chest, saying they were eyewitnesses? That makes no sense.
Sure.
And then later, those same people were interviewed, and they said he got hit in the neck because they got the updated memo that it didn't go as planned, and he got hit in the neck. Why would a 30-06 not blow through his neck bones? It makes no sense.
What he's saying doesn't make any sense.
Are you cuckoo? No, I'm not.
One day we will figure it out.
I'm not cuckoo.
Maybe
Yeah,
not.
like
It
I'm
might
glad.
be the
I'm glad.
crazy
Like, can I shake your hand, sir?
Yeah, it could be something crazy that happened, and we'll
Yeah.
figure it out one day. But
Yeah,
I don't think that you quite know it all either.
I don't think I know it all.
But I understand
I'm not
your
saying I
theories
don't
a little
understand.
bit,
Why
but
do
I
you
don't
paint your nails?
I don't
I
think
feel
that
like
maybe
it, bro.
Netanyahu would
I
take
even paint my
Lance
nails.
Twiggs to do an assassination.
Yeah, my roommate painted my nails for like. I'm bi. That's cool. It's fucking 2026. Who gives a fuck?
That's gay.
Right, you're an adult. You're an adult. Yeah.
Just in case YouTube doesn't like some of the opinions expressed there, this video uses fair use for the purpose of criticism, commentary, satire, news reporting, teaching, education, and research. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Who fucking cares?
I don't need to say that, but I like to say it anyway, just to cover my
Yeah.
butt when it comes to what's like Fat Patriot got the copyright and all that lately.
Do what you want. Like I fucking agree with like. Do you agree it should be pushed on children? No.
All right, looks like it's
I
getting out.
respect y'all. Y'all believe what you believe, and I get where you guys are coming from.
Even though we disagreed with him, we were cool to him, and he was cool.
Yeah. He's things like that. He wanted to discuss certain things. That's what I sometimes would suggest people do out there. Like you have an argument, pick your topic and we'll discuss it or something like that.
Yeah, and at the end we exchanged, X profile names. I mean, that's the way it should be.
Yeah. Have a little discussion, agree to disagree, and then see if later on you can discuss other topics you might agree or disagree on, rather than yell and scream at each other for 10 minutes like that other person.
You can disagree and have conversation.
Yeah,
I totally
think that
agree.
we should be focusing on the pedophiles that are running this country.
Yep. Well,
I don't really post anything on here. I'm on Instagram, but I do have Jay's. Yeah. I'll follow you back. Messenger. So. All right.
thank you. All right. Yes.
We can coexist.
Absolutely, man. He doesn't believe in deodorant, though.
You were just waiting to hear that, weren't you?
Yeah, it was bad, but it was hot.
Yeah.
People do smell a little. Yeah.
Right.
You guys are hating on Erica because she wore tight black pants.
Not hating on Erica because she wore tight pants.
And there was one guy there. I'm sure. I think it was the guy holding the sign, but I guess he was mistaken for Chris Sims in Carruthers Park and got beat up by Antifa like twice. And he's on the left, and he was there, and he's still on the left. It's pretty crazy.
Goodness. There's a lady earlier at Wisconsin. There was a protest there that was driving her car. She said she was with the group. She just wanted to drive through to get to her house, but they still surrounded her car.
Where was that? At ICE?
It was some sort of protest that was happening in Wisconsin earlier yesterday, I think, sometime or whatever. But there were people blocking off the road with their bikes and everything, and she was trying to get through to get to her house so she could come back and be a part of the protest. But because she wanted to get through the bikes, they surrounded her and called her names.
Or what about that lady that got sentenced and has to pay that fee in Wisconsin or in Minnesota for saying the N-word?
Oh yeah, on that one.
That's insane.
And not for the funny thing is, me and somebody was talking about that the other day. But if anything, she shouldn't have got sentenced at all. But maybe for saying the name to the kid or something like that, call it child endangerment or something like that. I could somewhat understand her being charged with that, not convicted of that. But to be convicted by a jury of your peers for a word that's an adjective,
And the guy that she said it to or whatever, I guess it was a father or something, he's like wanted for, dating a minor or something or kidnapping a minor. He's got a horrible record within the last month. I mean, it's just insane what's going on over there.
Where he shouldn't have been in the park is
no.
I understand there. It's like, and then the lady gets in trouble for saying the word that he was asking her to say. Like he's saying, say it again, say it again.
No, and if it can happen there, it can happen anywhere. I mean, everyone's like, oh, I'm so glad I'm not in Minnesota, but this is just not, this can't happen. I mean, I hope they're going to take it to the Supreme Court.
I know.
Or do something because it's really scary.
Exactly. I know. Eventually it will. Hopefully the appeals court will kind of stop it before it gets there, but.
Right.
I wonder if it does get stopped in the appeals court, will the left kind of still push it to the Supreme Court? I doubt it.
Doubt it.
Let's see if there's anything else here. I want to see that one guy. There's a short guy that came in there with the keffiyeh, had the blonde trans guy. His name is Gorps is his name. He has a Twitter, but I used to talk to him on Twitch all the time. He's a pretty good debater and things like that, so he's used to more formal debates and Tommy type debates,
He's the shorter one with the blonde hair?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he stayed till the very end.
Yeah. Further down here. Further down. Here he is. Yeah.
Yep.
Peaceful.
He didn't like my boots. He kept commenting on my boots.
Go ahead, go peacefully. They can go peacefully.
I'm wrong.
Keep this
I'm
guy
wrong.
busy.
So men that have Adam's apples.
No, we're just letting people leave in peace. We're going to block you so that they can leave in peace. How's that?
I can still yell at them. Sir, do you believe in Jesus?
Sir, I can still yell at you. Do you believe that your Adam's apple could get any bigger?
Sir, do you believe
I
in
know.
Jesus?
You'll never be able to be a trans woman. The Adam's apple gives it away.
Oh.
Hey, you got an Adam's apple, so you're a man, right?
Correct.
Okay, that's not gender affirming. That's just reality, dumbass.
Oh, but I wasn't born as one. You're a fucking.
You got an Adam's apple. Yes, the fuck you were, genius. Women don't have Adam's apples.
Do I have one?
That's
I
a
don't think I have one.
Adam's apple,
I don't
bro.
have one. Nope. Nope. Nope.
My $10,000.
Who the fuck are you? Go fucking Nazi, bro. Like your shirt says.
Y'all are very stupid.
Wow.
If you think
That's
we're
intense.
stupid, and you
Ow.
think men can magically become women, then you got reality fucked up. What'd you say?
What was I born as?
What'd you say?
What was I born as?
I don't know.
Man, bro. I'm
Mentally
totally
ill?
impressed by Tom.
Mentally ill?
Yeah, he's doing really
Erica's a
good.
bitch, and so are you.
Oh, hell no. She's
Allocating
not.
for their own designs.
Because she married.
Oh, that was a heckler?
Yeah.
That little bastard.
Yeah.
$10,000. Last time he was on Twitch or whatever, he kept complaining about, I don't have enough money to do this or that and the other thing. You spent $10,000 on top surgery? Seriously?
Wow.
That's right. You can't get mom hugs. You're a man. Get home safe.
Erica wants to take away your rights. We don't.
Can you
Get home
explain
safe.
how?
Erica doesn't
What's
want you
Erica
to.
doing to take away your rights? Can
Can
you
I have a mom
explain?
hug?
Oh, was that Rylan?
Yeah.
Can I have a mom
Explain.
hug?
She's doing something.
Give me one example.
Can I get a mom hug?
You just look like a bitch.
Can I get a mom hug?
Well, that's
Wow.
just attacking my character.
That's
Come tell
a
me.
deep,
You
deep
not humble in
debate.
Jesus.
I'm asking you a question.
Yeah.
What's
Answer the kid's question.
Erica doing to take away your rights?
Do
Explain.
you believe in Jesus?
Don't listen to him. He's mentally ill.
So you're asking questions, but you can't answer questions. I'm a Christian. Do you believe in Jesus?
No, you're not. You're a fucking terrorist kafia. You're not a Christian.
When people ask, you know, there's Christian. What's that about? Oh, God, my head hurts. You ever heard of religiosity? You ever heard of the church in Gaza?
I know. We're blocking him, so it's good.
No,
Are you fucking stupid?
can't be a Christian in Gaza, bro. They'll fucking unalive you.
Google anything in your life.
Can you be gay in Gaza?
Yes.
This is what where I Google searched him right after he said this or whatever, and it's like, no, you get up to 10 years in prison for being gay in Gaza.
Yeah.
Say that again.
At least before things happened.
It's a great argument.
You're a fucking liar.
You can be gay anywhere.
No, you can't.
be
They'll
gay in
throw you
Gaza
off a
without being
roof.
Thrown off a fucking
You
roof.
can be gay.
That's like tickets for KFC, bro.
If it's, yeah, you can be, but what'll happen to you in Gaza if they find out you're gay?
Gays for Gaza, chickens for KFC. You get where I'm coming from?
You can be gay in Gaza.
You can
They don't real.
No, you can't. He's never even been to Gaza. He doesn't know.
Hey, if I buy your gay ass a ticket to Gaza, will you go?
Yeah, right.
Right now, I'll buy you a ticket. One way. You got a passport?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all fucking ticket for this motherfucker.
Am I gonna
Get
land
out of here.
at the airport in Gaza?
We gotta get this motherfucker out. One way ticket. You got a passport?
Yeah.
Hey, we'll do it right now. I swear to God.
Great. Which airport am I landing?
I don't fucking know.
The airport in Gaza?
The whole fucking Gaza is the airport at this point.
No. Yeah. The airport in Gaza that Israel bombed 20 years ago.
It's definitely a landing strip.
I would love for them to actually go to one of these countries and
I know.
see the reality.
At that point there, once in a while you hear stories of lefties that kind of go to other countries and say, wow, I'm kind of glad I live in America to have certain rights and abilities, things like that. But for the most part, they'll usually they keep their hate of America and say, yes, maybe it was a little hard in Cuba, but it was a pretty country or something like that. Like, no. What was your experience like in Cuba when they were followed around by their CIA and things like that? But they just don't understand that it's the freedoms they have in America are a lot better than most countries.
Oh yeah, I lived in Nepal for like 6 months, and even that, I mean, it was just people don't realize we have like services, we have like mail, we have paved roads, we have bathrooms, we have public water fountains. I mean, people just don't understand until they actually go.
Yeah, my uncle's wife lives in the Philippines in an island over there, and she keeps having to go through making her home and everything. Like 30 people live on this island and everything, but nobody knows who owns parts of the land or anything like that. She built a house there, but everything's back in the day. They said my grandpa said I could have this land. It was all word of mouth and everything, but she's trying to make it legal, and it's so hard is they don't have realtors and laws related to that stuff there, so they have to always go through lawyers to make it work out, to find out who actually owns certain pieces of land over there. Like,
yeah, it doesn't just happen. There's not like parcels, and it's just like people just think it's just there. It just happens, magically. No, it's not like that in other places.
That's what some regulations that we don't mind dealing with over here are, yes, property regulations and things like that, where certain people, yes, this is your land, you can't cross this line because it's a sovereign line of your property. You don't enter somebody's house, or you don't go on somebody's property. But having the paper that proves you have property, they don't. In a lot of places over there, they don't have that paper.
No. Well said. Yep. I know too. Patty's cracking me up. Scary Larry put on more bracelets, boy.
What is wrong with your brain, sir?
Yeah, I actually have one that's probably the time.
Oh, shoot!
Anytime he does a dance here, it's so funny.
Really, he thought that
I'm
I
the scarecrow.
was
Wait, is the scarecrow one?
Yeah.
The stupid roasting store? The nut shop? Jackwagon.
Antique Loki out?
That's all right. I can still see you, bro. You're cool.
All right. Bye-bye. Yeah, I'm not done with them.
Oh, there he goes.
See, that cracked me up.
Maybe. What does that mean?
He's got so much energy.
Well, maybe. Yeah,
I do. Why do I gotta Google it? You said it. I tell you what, 5150.
Watch out for the people. Yeah, no, you might hit these people. Be careful. Do you believe in Jesus, man?
I do know that. Yeah. He believes in Muhammad, the sex prophet. He believes in Muhammad, the child.
You believe in Jesus?
Hey, don't listen to him.
Jesus, the child, get her what killed him.
Hello. How's it going?
It's usually the losers in high school that end up doing this. They're like degenerates. Were you in the drama club?
I was in the drama club.
I was in the drama club in high school.
or the band camp, right?
Teslas are great. Teslas are great. We love Teslas. Like instantly.
Check out this guy.
Hey, Erica Kirk, how was she? She was great. She was great.
He's awesome. Including your immigrant neighbors.
Illegal aliens are not our neighbors. They're foreign invaders.
Well, that was the other one that they, if you get that argument that Jesus invited them as good to foreigners and everything.
Oh, that was a big one.
They kept doing that one. But yeah, go do a Google search on the Bible. I can't remember the verse or whatever it is. They have two different kind of words for that. One is ger, foreigners. Those are people that come to your land peaceably and, assimilate. They don't use that word when I searched on Google. And then that's the one where Jesus is referencing there. Those people that want to peacefully come into your land. So I would think peacefully would be not breaking the law to come into your land. And then there's another type that's out there. I can't remember the exact name of it, but that come in and go through your land and don't sort of participate in what that land is doing. And they're still affiliated with their original country and things like that, which is basically what illegal aliens are. But
that's what okay, interesting.
Yeah, let me see if I can Google search it again. Said something like
I wish I knew that because they brought that up a lot.
Exactly. Yeah. Did Jesus was Jesus okay with all foreigners in a new land? A better way to ask that.
This is why I need another phone when I'm doing this so I can look up some of this stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. When he said Matthew 25:35, when Jesus taught that welcoming a stranger or foreigner is equivalent to welcoming God, he's referring to that other type of person that peaceably comes into your area and doesn't break the rules to come in there and assimilates into your area.
Big difference.
Yeah, if you look in the Hebrew or whatever on that one there, that's I'm sure you find a. Yeah, anyway, you'll see it if you do a little Googling or.
Everybody has the same rights.
Yeah.
I can't quote it exactly, but is it the single mother, right?
Man who is without sin can throw the first stone. Right. Yeah. So if he's not here to judge me, if all of us are sinners, why do we get to condemn other people? Jesus sat with sinners. We're not like we're in no place. This old guy keeps diminishing other people who are also human. This old dude. If I were to open my
There's Ari.
anyone else,
I'm not sure if this guy's leaning left there, but yeah, the sinners.
I couldn't tell
that one there, but yeah, but they got it. The sin versus sinners, just like people's actions from the person themselves. They keep thinking that Jesus is okay with them still sinning. No, he was not okay with them still sinning. He wanted them to stop sinning. He still hung out with them in hopes that they would stop sinning, by preaching the gospel to them, He was
right.
They don't understand that. Like, yes, he did hang around sinners, but not because he wanted to hang out with them at the bar, but because he wanted to bring them to the church, so to speak.
Yeah, he was very gracious with sinners, and it's they're twisting it.
Yeah, into their own sort of narrative that they always do. They say, yes, Jesus was okay with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Peace, love, joy. What about the tax collectors and people at the synagogue when he took over tables? He wasn't very happy with them. But anyway.
Exactly.
Hey, nobody can read your sign from over there, silly.
Palestinian, Israel would have slaughtered him.
I got glasses on and I.
Not too much.
It was dark when you guys were cleaning up there, it looks like, anyway.
Yeah, we had to rent one, so. But yeah, it was pretty intense, but like I said, no assault, so that's good, but not very well informed people, so it's really hard to debate.
I know, and then it's hard to debate just out in the streets like that, but if you ever wanted to look into people to debate with or learn debate skills, I might suggest looking into guys like Rob Knorr or the Crucible that Tommy likes also, and some of these other people online that I watch or whatever. They can kind of give you ideas on how to debate, but it's so hard, like you're on the street, you only have like a 1 or 2 minute debate, not a 30-minute discussion, but they can give you kind of pointers.
Rob Knorr, how do you spell the last name?
Robnoerr. Let me look it up.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, let me find it for you here. Rob Knorr,
Yeah.
Normal America. There it is. I'm going to copy it into the chat, and then I'll send it to you.
All right, cool.
There you go.
Yeah, so a very interesting day, but
yeah,
crazy.
I'll let you get ready for your event tonight there if you want to. There, I'm getting.
Thank you.
The restroom. Thank you for popping in. Put Nico's link in the chat there, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us, Nico. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.
You too.
Bye.
Boom. All right, guys. Make sure you got Nico's link there. Let me send her that other link there for Rob Knorr. Good guy there. And I got to go to the restroom and do some other things here. So hopefully you guys are doing good. You guys behaving yourselves half the time. Hopefully you are. How many people are watching? 27 people are still hanging out here. Is that true? I don't know if you guys are, but everybody go click on that link there, or X or YouTube. She streams to her YouTube. She posts things on her X. Please make sure you click on that and go over there. Anybody else in the chat? Put a 1 if you're in the chat. Put a 2 if you're sleeping. Put a 3 if you're Robbie. That's driving 2 hours, evidently. All right. And let's see if we can, before I go to the restroom, see if I can cover some more of the other things we had over here real quick here on the bookmarks. I think we're almost done with some of them. Katie, I'll cover that one later. What was this one about?
Eat, shit, ice.
Weird. Like I said, this is the mentality of these people. They just don't think before they do things. I'll watch Katie's stuff later. Christine Drazen had something to say here.
Subscriptions, prescriptions for fixing all of this.
You know, it's going to be to stop attacking Oregonians' wallets with climate agenda first. We have to get our arms around the cost of energy. Utility prices in our state are going through the roof. And we have got to end the bureaucratic state where it's growing endlessly and it's costing everybody more. So affordability is key. Homelessness has been a black pit for where we're dumping money right now. And we have to have metrics. We have to have standards. We have to have an expectation people are going to get clean. And if they're facing mental health issues, we've got to get them the help that they need. But people can't choose Oregon as a tourist destination. Those days are over. Do not come here to live on our streets and do drugs. Those days are ending. We are going to ensure that we have good, strong communities, and that if people legitimately need help, we're getting it for them. If they're just here to really, really soak up public funding and live on our streets, they got to go.
Good. Finally, standing up against that nonsense. Try to see if there's anything else important on here. No. Watch a 15-minute video. Nope. 4-minute video. Don't have time for it. So it's Katie's.
I'm hoping you can comment on that. I'm wondering. Hey, so the U.S. State Department actually just linked you guys to communist Cuba and terrorism. I'm hoping you can comment on that. I'm wondering what your role is today out here. Here to observe. And then after you guys observe, what do you guys do?
Oh, green hat.
Maybe your partner will discuss things. Hello, how are you doing?
We're not interested in talking.
Right, so the U.S. State Department actually just linked the National Lawyers Guild to communist Cuba and ties to terrorism. I'm wondering if you can comment on that. They actually specifically mentioned Antifa, the terrorist group, and you guys' role in helping bail them out of jail, document their crimes. Anything to say?
Nope, we're not here to say anything. We're here to legally observe.
And what are the protesters doing today?
Legally observe a protest.
Have a good day.
You see that guy there? Oh, there's Nico right there. He always flips off. He doesn't agree with anything Katie does. I got BCP back here. Wait, Jesus, you had the P hat on today here. That's cool. A lot of cops there. Don't run with scissors. 20 cops. What else we got here? Watch. That's 2 days ago or something. I don't know what that was about. Whoa, diddle was
Velvet.
Well, I don't really.
Why do you think that Riley Gaines is transphobic?
Well, I don't really understand the question.
What has she done that makes you think that?
Isn't she advocating against trans people in sports?
How does that make you transphobic?
Insinuating that a group of people should not be allowed in locker rooms or polite society, the ultimate conclusion of that is essentially eugenics. Where exactly is she advocating that they go to?
Have you ever heard her story about how she was in a locker room and a naked man with a schlong ripped it out into a girl's locker room?
And how terrible. And that shouldn't have happened. Absolutely.
That's what she's advocating against.
And so,
why do you think?
And that's terrible. If it's terrible, then why? These people don't understand their own arguments.
Good. Just curious to get your thoughts on this latest development in New Jersey, where the governor has revealed that there are thousands of aliens actually registered to vote
Yeah, they have lawyers for sure. Ed, yep.
in the state, and 400 of them actually did vote. Democrats have long said illegals never vote in American elections. Obviously, that's not true. What are your thoughts on it?
Well, only American citizens should vote in elections. And if there is a problem
Don't say the plane, guys. Don't say it. I know you want to say it. Don't say the plane.
with registration, whether it is a software glitch or whatever that is, that needs to be fixed. But no, only citizens should vote. Anyone that is a non-citizen must not be able to vote
Is anybody old enough to understand my reference?
in our elections.
But they did. So what should happen now? I mean,
Well,
we've
that
always
needs to
heard
be- it
that
needs-
2020 was the most secure election of all time. I mean, can we trust that now?
Hey, somebody's old enough to remember my reference. Good.
Should the American people really trust that?
Look, we need to investigate if that is what happened, and that needs to be resolved. But it should never happen.
And wouldn't this be the perfect argument to get the Save America Act passed? I mean, Save America Act, if it were implemented, it would have stopped all of this from happening. Does that change your stance at all?
Well, no, this is an isolated incident. It was, I want to know what went wrong. That needs to be fixed. But Save Act is not the answer.
Why is it not the answer?
Because it suppresses voting by minorities. It suppresses voting by women. It makes it harder for people of low.
How does it do it?
Means poor people to get the documentation that they need. So every American citizen should feel free to vote and be able to vote without restrictions.
But don't, I mean, the average American has documentation. They have ID, proof of citizenship. It's not that hard to get. I mean, these are standard documents most people have. So is it really suppressing?
Well, look, a passport costs $160.
A birth certificate costs $30 on average.
And most Americans with this affordability crisis don't have $160 sitting around to pay for a passport. Some people don't have their birth certificate. Some women have changed their names after getting married. And it makes it all harder. And I think we have a system that works. Yes, it's not perfect. There are some instances of failure and errors, and those all need to be fixed.
So is that why you voted against the Stop Insider Trading stock ban?
That was not just it was a very
he voted against it.
Complicated bill. It had much more things. I'm against
You understand that's the only way he's going to make money in Congress.
inside trading, but that bill was not about that alone. Thanks.
Thank you, Congressman.
Let's see if there's anything else worth watching here.
Everyone,
AOC.
they don't like a communist. I think that America is a free country. You know, they're out here palling around with whoever they want to pal around with. So what? Like, people can do what
Exactly,
they want.
Hubie,
I'm not here to be the belief police around here.
But isn't there concern that, this
You're sure attacking every belief that Trump has. So yes, you are the belief police.
slippery slope towards socialism inevitably ends up as full-blown communism? I mean, no.
I'm not concerned about America turning into a communist country in like a year. That is like, I think that is, sorry, you guys. I think that's, I think it's very silly. I think you just think about how impossible it has been to raise the minimum wage in America in 10, 15, 20.
If we become a communist country, that would be happen a lot faster. You understand? You're advocating for communism by sort of continually bringing that up.
Years. We can't even raise the minimum wage. Do Republicans really think that this stuff is going to happen? No, they don't. They're trying to scare people because they don't want us talking about the fact that we all have a right to health care in this country. So they want to call it.
Where does it say that? Where does it say that in the Constitution? In the Bible? No, I don't remember where it says that.
Communist, and they want to call everything they don't like communist.
When you just said everybody has a right to health care, and without any facts to back that up, That sounds pretty socialist. That forcing the government to make sure everybody has a right to health care.
Because if people actually wake up to the fact that their elected officials are screwing them over when they get here, then they're going to realize that they deserve better, and that healthcare as a right isn't crazy. It isn't pie in the sky. They want to call this stuff communist because they don't want us to realize that the rest of the developed world has guaranteed healthcare in this country. So they want to call it communist because they don't want you to know that Germany, Italy, the UK, Canada, everybody else has it better than us, and we spend the most amount of money.
Why do they keep coming over here then to get their surgeries? Why don't they have any innovation in their medical fields over there? Why are all the medical instruments that have been made in the past 50 years been made in America?
For the worst care in the modern developed world.
But Democrats repeatedly say the moment they regain power, they will pack the Supreme Court.
I'm trying to keep y'all safe here.
As I was saying, the Democrats.
Anyway, I'm getting tired. I can only handle 2 minutes of AOC, so there you go. Have it in your work, yeah. In your private work industry, you have healthcare available to you. Yes. But what she wants to do is anybody at all, homeless or anybody like that, automatically gets healthcare without having to work for it. What's that going to do to society? Crazy. There you go. I'm just going to clean off some of these other bookmarks here because I got to go to the restroom here. If I see something I really like, then I'll do it, but I don't really. That one I might watch some other time on that one there. Already saw that one. What did he say?
Excited to host the 2025 World Series champions, the Los Angeles Dodgers. Amazing.
That's cool. Oh, yeah. What did I miss here? I don't care about that one. Oh, good. I watched the James O'Keefe other video. I'll watch it some other time, maybe. I already watched most of his stuff. All right. Any late breaking news that I missed by chance here? Let's check and see here. Oh, I know who it might have been. Was it Rebel? Somebody tried to pop in earlier or whatever on the stream there. It might have been Right Side Rebel there. What was it? Let me send her a message saying, sorry if it was you. Oops. Let's see if anything else I'm missing here. Saw that, saw all that. Let's watch the Geyer thing real quick.
Game some people play behind a keyboard. We're going to look at the exact legal precedent set right here in Portland with Travis Jur's federal case and stack it directly up against the receipts we have pulled from YouTube live chats featuring an entity known as Mercado Media. Back in February and March, Portland made national headlines when federal authorities arrested and indicted local resident Travis William Jur. What landed Jur in the federal custody in the first place? Operating behind online aliases, he used digital platforms to target individuals, send hostile and violent threats with malicious intent. The Fed made it crystal clear. Hiding behind a screen name does not protect you from
Kenneth Traveler. The person on your screen is Geyer. I just put the link right up there for you there. If you have my follow, if you're wondering who I am, I'm Mr. Bill. Pretty obvious. Since you clicked on the channel, it has all the information for you.
Federal prosecution when your online behavior crosses the lines into terrorizing others. Now, these are pulled directly from the YouTube live chats involving Mercado Media. Look at the first receipt right here. Mercado Media writes, I don't support free speech for Trump supporters. My goal is to march all of you to a gulag someday. That's not a political debate, Mercado. That's an open, hostile, and direct threat of mass persecution. Then look at how it escalates when they target political activists like Jake Lang and other figures, regardless of how you feel about them. In these next chat logs.
Well, sorry to hear that, Robbie. The gas station coffee that you got is gross and it is giving me a stomach aches. I think instead of going to the coffee machine, you went to a different machine in the restaurant. Okay, you got to make sure it says coffee on it and not something else. I'm not sure what it was.
Mercado Media drops names like it's a target list, writing, Jake is going to join Charlie someday and will be remembered the same, except even less. And right below that in the chat stream, throwing out names like Carly Lang and Jake Kirk, mixed in with cheering on violence against individuals they label as operatives. Let's compare this playbook.
I know what it might have been there on that one, Robbie. You know how they have those chips and the sauce and the chili and everything? You click the chili button instead of the coffee, and you tried eating too much of that chili stuff that goes on nachos. You're only supposed to have a little bit of that. You put too much of that sort of fake chili for your nachos in your coffee drink, I think is what it was.
Directly to the Travis Jur case, because the parallels are uncanny. In Jur's case, the federal indictment centered on using digital chat rooms and social media handles to target specific individuals, drop names, and create atmosphere of fear. When you look at Mercado Media's chat logs, the mechanism is identical. You have an online actor using public chat streams to broadcast names, stoke intense political hatred, fantasize about gulags, and make menacing.
You guys all hit the subscribe button already, right? Sometimes we got to do a subscriber check, okay? Put a 1 if you're already subscribed. Put a 2 if you just recently subscribed by hitting the subscribe button. It's down there, somewhere down here. I think right about, is it right there? I believe is where the bell is. The subscribe button, somewhere in that ballpark there. Thank you.
Comments about activists in the exact same style of intimidation. Political discourse.
No, once, 3 or 5 times, Eddie Eagle. You're trying to be sneaky. You're supposed to hit subscribe button once, 3 or 5 times. Same with the like button.
In this country is rough, and everyone exchanges harsh words. But there is a massive legal distinct between political disagreement and the using digital platforms to target people. Travis Jur just found out the hard way that federal government does not care about what side of the aisle you think you're on when you cross that line. Online anonymity is not.
Okay, we got people with stomach aches and the people who can't count in the chat here. Got Robbie with the stomach aches. You got Ed Eagle that has trouble understanding numbers. Okay, there's a 1 or 3. Bigger for you here. Maybe your eyes are bad. Once, 3 or 5 times. Go 7 if you want to, but it's right there. Okay, 1, 3 or 5 times. Okay, there you go.
A get out of jail free card. When people operate like Mercado Media, dropping names, threatening free speech, and talking about gulags in public chat rooms, they are following the exact same trajectory that brought federal investigators to Travis Jur's door in the first place. We're going to keep following this story as it develops.
In the chat there, guys. See if there's any other craziness that happened here. We already watched most of yesterday's coverage, so I don't want to cover that again. Corn Pop is in Maine. 24 seconds ago, 59 minutes ago. What happened here?
In Germany, the Associated. We're back with the Fox News alert. You are looking live at Berlin, Germany. The Associated Press is reporting that at least 1 person is dead and several others are injured after a car drove through a pride parade near the Brandenburg Gate. Authorities say a manhunt is now underway for 1 or more suspects and have told people to evacuate the scene. Police say some of the victims are dealing with life-threatening injuries.
And I feel very bad for them and everything. And nobody should be driving through any kind of parade, pride parade or anything else. Do not endanger life. Very simple to say that. Person, assuming they did it with intent to harm, then yeah, they should be incarcerated and sent to the pokey immediately. I'm not sure if the pokey is the right word, but get the idea. Don't know what that's about. Amanda McKinney, I don't know who she is.
All this, they'll say, what are the toughest things about your job? And I'll say, number one, dealing with the Democrats, because they have lost their ever-loving minds right now. And this Democrat socialist agenda that you have talked about tonight, where they want to take away property rights and open the border and everything for everybody and just tax, tax, tax. That doesn't work, but that is their agenda. So dealing with them is tough. And Kellyanne, the second thing is dealing with the media, because they have a tendency just to make things up. And if they don't like you, if they don't like the proposals, you look at what they have done to President Trump and the way they created the entire Russia hoax, the way they cover different events. And if it's not there, they will take a thread, they will pull it, and they make up a story. And right now, what you
All right, yes, I'm getting ready to call it a night here. If you guys want me to play a little bit of music before I go, I'll do that for you. But I've got 3 or 4 choices for you guys to send the raid to, where you guys are going to, when the stream ends, it'll go to a certain place. Your choices are MDG Gaming. I'll always send him, it's like 3 or 4 times a week, but we can send him another raid if you want me to. Portland Andy, Iron Infantry. There's the main ones that I see that are live right now. Do a quick refresh here. You guys have a preference there where you want to go next? Portland Andy, he's hanging out. I think he's doing live streams in Ohio last time I checked. Iron Infantry is Operation Black Flag. I'm not sure where they're at right now.
You can no longer be a slave to sin. God's word frees you.
And it looks like it's a kind of a park area there. I'm not sure if any protesters are protesting him, but he's preaching over there. What would be your choice, guys? Or I did see Cam Higby also. You guys want to go to Cam Higby? Oh, yeah. Actually, let me do that. Let me set you up for Cam Higby. I hardly ever raid him. If you guys want to be a nice person, unlike some of you guys and their Ed Eagles not being very nice, but tell him only Mr. Bill sent you. I would appreciate that. That's why he has too many people in his chat anyway to not even notice it. But let me find that link and send you guys over there. Cam Higby. Sometimes it's easy to do, but they made it hard to do today when you do these things. Oh, there he is. Oh, Cam did not allow me to add him to the redirect privileges list on that one there. So I got to talk to him about that. Not that I have his number or anything like that, but let me go grab his link there. So we'll do it the old fashioned way. Okay. Cam Higby. He's talking about this stuff here.
As the war being unjustified, I'll just run through some of the points you made real quick. Trump did build the wall. He built over 400 miles of the wall. You talked about the JCPOA. The JCPOA was stupid. You said they weren't building nuclear weapons. They literally had 60% enriched uranium. That's according to the IAEA. And on top of that, and by the way, 60% enriched uranium is used for literally nothing other than building nukes. And you said the war is unjustified. So
yeah, I'll come back tonight. Depends on what's going on. Like I say, the Naked Bike Ride thing is at 6:30. I'm not sure if the Nico and company are going to be doing anything then, but I should be able to restream some of that carefully or something like that. Oh, while you're at it, guys, just in case they don't want to stream to their YouTuber for some reason at a Naked Bike Ride, you can imagine. Do me a favor and follow me on my Rumble. And I might go live to my Rumble. Pop that in the chat for you. Click on this one here, and then what I would do if they do that is I would come on for a little while on my YouTube, and then I would tell everybody to go to the Rumble in the YouTube. There's the Rumble link there, and also while I'm at it, Twitter might be nice enough to allow a little bit of a naked bike ride on the screen, but not too much, you know. But hopefully you guys already subscribed to me on X. But if you're not, here is that link on X there. That should also be in the thingamajigger. That covers that. And then, like I say, I already sent the other link there. I'm spamming links, aren't I? All right. There's Cam Higby's link there. If you guys want to go there, good way to go. Tell him Mr. Bill sent you if you want to. You know, he's got 500 people watching him. He might notice your chat. Well, he's busy talking though. But if you don't want to go there, I will send you to, what was the other choice? Portland Andy, MDG, I guess. Or you guys could go to Iron Infantry. It's another good choice too if you want the preaching thing there. But there we go. Save on that one. Sound like a plan. So here we go. There's Iron Infantry. We'll watch that on screen for a second here while I play a song for you, just to give you guys a song to listen to here. I haven't played any music since the beginning there. Usually I do more music than this. So let's go see if Angry Oregonian has any music on his Suno by chance. Sometimes he puts a new song up there. I don't know. Not tired of winning. Interesting. So this might sound interesting. Is that a new one? Yeah, let's try this one here.
Y'all ready for this? Let's let them know. Sing it with me. We never get tired of
Shaver wants to do the dance video.
Got a Bible on the dash, boots full of red clay. Clock hits 5, I ain't done, but I thank God anyway. We got calloused up fingers, we got dirt on these jeans. But when I look in the mirror, I see a heart that's clean. We never get tired of winning. Hey! Shoulders back and stand tall on the right side of history, and we answer that call. Flag flying in the yard, come on. There's a fire in our eyes. Losing just ain't our style. We were born to rise. Come on, y'all. We respect our elders. They walk so we could run. Yes, sir, and yes, ma'am. Load the truck, chase.
Your last, Wolfie, your last.
We ain't begging for favors. We don't wait in line. We started from the bottom.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yet we still shine. We never get tired of winning. We were born to stand tall on the right side of history, and we answer that call. Flag flying in the yard. There's a fire in our eyes. Losing ain't our style. We were born to rise. Hey. "45, 47, 250 years of united we stand. Red waves rolling heavy like a freight train through this land. That Trump train, baby. We got jobs that pay the bills and promises we keep. We celebrate, no need to riot, cause MAGA runs too deep. We never get tired of winning. Oh yeah, we're the backbone and proof. We work hard, play harder. We're living our truth. Well, we got families that love us. That's right. And a flag in the sky. Losing ain't our style. We were born to rise. Hands may be dirty, but our hearts stay clean. We're the proud, we're the faithful. Living the American dream. We never get tired of winning. Shoulders back and stand tall. On the right side of history. And we answer that call. Flags flying in our yards. And there's a fire in our eyes. Losing just ain't our style. We were born to rise. Hey! Woo! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Y'all are great. I don't see no losers here. What a group of winners!
Yeah, that. Ooh. Yes, that is an angry song. Click on that link or whatever if you want to go give that song a like there and go subscribe to his Suno channel there. You can hear all his cool music over there. Hey, Ham Margarita, how you doing? Nice to see you. Do you live in a conservative part? More conservative than the Portland metro area, we'll say that much. I wouldn't say conservative area at all, but probably more so than the Portland metro anyway. Is it Bob Ross original? No, that was not a Bob Ross original. Anyway, guys, I'm going to send you guys over. Feel free to go to other places, but otherwise you guys are going to go to MDG Gaming over there. You guys want to see what he's up to. He's probably actually watching Iron Infantry right now himself, by chance. He likes to do that. He never watches me, though. He's watching Iron Infantry, Portland Andy, and somebody else out there. That's interesting. I'll send you his way there, but feel free to go watch Cam Higby or somebody else if you want to. You have any margarita right there? Yeah, I'm not sure if the Margara, but it's probably for margarita, I would imagine. Oh, the doubles. Okay, he's going to doubles. Would you put ham in your margaritas? I don't know. And weird to put ham in your margaritas. Anyway, guys, God bless. Have a good afternoon. I'll try to come back on around 6:30 or 7 if it's going to be the flag wave or the other protest thing. If not, probably more like 8 or 9 or whatever. We'll do a late show. All right, guys. God bless. 30-second count out. Say your goodbyes.